Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy V here, back on the Madden 16, and today I got you guys another money play out of this beautiful formation that we just started, the Y Trips Open. This is the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. That's at least what I'm running it out of. I also broke down the Gun Bunch Weak, the single back tight slots, and the I Form Pro. I strongly suggest you guys check that out. I think this is either the third or the fourth video on Y Trips Open. Which is once again out of the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. Obviously, you can run it out of whatever you want as long as you have the formations and the plays that I'm going to be showing you guys. So today we're going to be working out of the play wide receiver fork right up there. And what you really want to do is have a nice receiving tight end, probably a nice receiving running back, but not as important. And you want your slot receiver to definitely have some good agility because he's going to be running a corner route. So let's just go ahead and pick a random play because it works against both. Usually my reads are going to be as followed. It's going to be A, R, B, Y, B, X, but usually comes down to A or RB really fast. So we're going to snap the ball and immediately see that it's going to be man coverage, so we're going to be able to hit the flats. If you wait long enough, you're going to be able to hit the breaking route, but we're just going to run the play a few times. I'm just going to, after I run it this time, I'm going to go ahead and go into instant replay, especially if it's man, and show you guys. So this time it's actually going to be zone, so we're going to wait and we're going to hit the corner route over the top. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the game and basically show you guys this play real fast. So when you snap the ball, you're immediately looking at this guy, and you're going to see that he's going to bump Jordan Matthews. So that means he's going to stay down and play the flat. That means this guy is in a flat route. Number 59 right there is in a flat route. He's going to bump him, which means he's going to stay still and play number 87. So that means if we wait for the break, the Jordan Matthews is going to be open over the top. Sometimes immediately, like depending on if it's shaded, or sometimes he just wants to play over the top and not down low. Number 59, even though he's in a flat route, he's going to go up and follow him right away. So you're going to see this time he's going to bump him and he's going to slowly make his way up there, but sometimes he's going to follow him right away. But all we have to do is wait long enough, and we're going to be able to hit him on the corner route just like that. But if we wanted to, we could definitely dump it off the flats. We just wouldn't get as many yards. We're also going to notice over here that Ryan Matthews is also open in zone coverage because it's a nice play that this route right here is going to be able to beat almost everything but man coverage. It's very, very nice for zone coverage. Very, very nice. It sits right in the middle of the hook zones and the flat routes. Hopefully you guys can't hear there's some sort of commotion going on in the background in my house. Let's go ahead and snap the ball again. This time we're going to dump it off to the flats because we're going to see everyone's going to drift back as soon as we snap the ball. It'll get either the cornerback or the safety, whoever that is, number 31, was actually in the flat route. And usually whenever cornerbacks or safeties are in flat routes, they usually tend to drift up more. So that's why you're going to see him be up and guarding the corner out instead of underneath. So we're going to go ahead and dump it underneath because you're going to see that he's not going to get that bump animation down low like the linebacker did in the previous play. He's not going to get a bump animation. He's actually going to back up and stay with him to be able to cover it. But by the time he actually goes down and realizes I'm going to pass it up underneath, it's already too late and the ball's already there and he's going to be racking it for some more yards. So this looks like we're going to be up against the goal line. So that should mean that A is going to be open, and it is. I'm not saying that it's a blind read. I'm just saying that usually in goal line, it's pretty much a mismatch for the tight end. So we're gonna go ahead and snap the ball again. This time, even though I had A open, I'm gonna dump it off to my running back because this route really is open against all zones. Pretty much, I don't really know of a zone that's gonna play it. Maybe if you shade down, they'll play this route. But you're gonna see he's just sitting right there underneath the flat route. In between the flat and the hook. I don't know why. I guess the flat route's all the way up here because he knows that up is going to break, which is kind of a good concept because the flat route is going to fall back towards X and leave Y open underneath, nested right in between the flat and the hook zone. So the hook zone will never play it. So let's go ahead and snap the ball again. This time we notice that it's going to be a man coverage blitz, which is going to leave the running back open. We're going to get a nice juke to the outside and end up house calling that. Some people tell me that with this play, if you have a nice enough receiver, like if it's a cover zero blitz, definitely I could see this happening, that B is going to be open down the field. That's only if it's a cover zero blitz, and maybe if they're fast enough at a cover one. So this time I'm going to try and hitting him. I guess that would work, but with Riley Cooper, it's going to look a lot closer than it really is because Riley Cooper isn't really the best receiver. So this looked like it was a man cover one, I believe. Yeah, it's looking like it's a cover one. So if your guy is quick enough, he's definitely going to be able to burn him. Like if I have golden ticket to Sean Jackson and Mutt, and you have enough room, this blue route won't play him after they get out of the seams. So once they get around over here, if you have more yards to work with, Deshaun Jackson's going to be able to burn his man, and the blue isn't going to play him because for some reason, after they get out of the seams, like I said, they just don't watch him anymore. So we're going to go ahead and snap the ball. This is goal line again. We're just going to dump it off to the tight end. Juke to the inside with a nice double juke, and we're going to take it all the way. If you guys don't know how to double juke, you just want to juke to the right and the left first to be able to juke to the left. Of course, we could go line again, but I'm going to show you guys how to double juke. Hopefully, you guys know by now, but if not, that's perfectly fine. So the double juke, we're just going to hit right and then left on the D-pad to get a nice right and left on the right stick. Sorry, right and left on the right stick. So we're going to hit right there to be able to plant our right foot down, and then we're going to hit left to juke off of our left foot into the inside. And if we wanted to juke the other way, then we would hit left first and then right to put our left foot down and then juke off the right foot. So it's just that simple. So this once again is going to be goal line. Going to snap the ball, and like always, A is going to be open for a touchdown. But I'm sure you'll never ever see this happening in a real game where someone's running goal line on the 40-yard line, 30-yard line. So let's go ahead and snap the ball again. It's going to be some cover 2 man looking like, so we're just going to hit the corner. We're going to wait for him to break and hit him, just kind of like a Z-spot concept, but a little bit deadlier because A is also going to be open in man coverage, and Y is going to be open in zone coverage. So we're going to snap the ball again, we're going to wait, and the post route is going to break open. So, interestingly enough, this time he's actually going to bump the post route, which is just like the flat. My phone's going off. So just like when they, just like when they bump the flat, this time he's going to bump the post route. That means he's going to bite down and play the flat. Just like that. So we're going to be able to hit the post over the top. Bam, money, and we're going to be able to rack it. I hope you guys can't hear my phone vibrating. So I'm going to run the play one more time for you guys. Let's go ahead and snap the ball, and we're going to just dump it off underneath because we're going to see his man was actually the free safety, and you're going to see that happen a lot. Sometimes the free safety is going to be manned up with the tight end, and if that's so, then look at all this distance he has to run to be able to get over to his man. By the time he even gets somewhere close, especially if you have a decently quick receiving tight end, he's already going to be racking it for like 5 or so yards. And a lot of the times, the free safety is going to be manned up with him because you have a bunch set over there. So that means you're going to have a cornerback, the strong safety matched up with the 2 over here. So usually you're going to have your cornerback manned up with the outside receiver, and then the strong safety manned up with the slot receiver, which means either a linebacker or the free safety is going to be manned up with the tight end. And if it's the free safety has a lot of ground to make, and if it's a linebacker, then odds are your tight end is going to be quicker than the linebacker, hopefully, maybe, sort of. At this stage in MUT, actually, maybe not, but with pursuit angles and everything. I shouldn't even really say pursuit angles, but really offensive players are just faster than defensive players for some reason, even if the defensive player has a higher speed rating. I don't know why. But we're going to wait, and this time we're actually going to hit the post route over the top, and we're going to be able to rack it in for a touchdown. As you guys can see, this play definitely beats man and zone. It just depends on if you make the right read. So definitely watch the video. Hopefully you guys made it here. And then you guys definitely want to try this out in practice mode to make sure you get your reads right. And also, don't forget to check out the other plays of the formation. Check out the other formations. They're all in playlists on the channel. If you guys go to my channel, check the playlists. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys like it, then, show support. Give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description below. And as always, yeah.